Don't stress, just put it to the test. Leave the rest, cause you're riding with the best. This right here is proven for success. So Rule 3.
Welcome to the Rule of 3, the Breakdown Edition.
There's nothing you can do, so just a Rule 3 system will make you feel brand new.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rule of 3, the Breakdown Edition. As always, I'm your host, I'm Jeff. I'm joined by the beautiful
Big Shot wearing that Clemson orange. I told y'all last week.
You ain't so beautiful.
Clemson Tigers.
That
let me put my shades on because I feel super cool right now, man.
You look like Tony.
You look super cool when you stabbed yourself in the eye with them sunglasses.
It's okay.
Hey,
it is okay. I could stab myself in the eye because I was beautiful on my picks.
And-
I told y'all Louisville was going to get their ass whipped. 36 points. It was 28-10 at halftime. They got bailed out by a couple turnovers.
By the way,
Clemson. Got their ass whipped. Lamar Jackson trying to give him the Heisman Trophy in September.
Okay.
Let me pull Lee Corso. Not so fast, my friend.
And
Not so fast, everybody but us picked Clemson.
Yeah. So, you're not like the Messiah.
In this room right here, I'm the Messiah. I'm the God.
Okay.
Jeez.
I am
No. You got a way to go to get my level.
The winner with
buddy.
the picks.
I hate to tell you got a way to go to get on my level. Listen, first of all right.
The guy that picked Georgia.
Hey,
and Stanford,
I also picked,
and Louisville,
and I also picked Winthrop to win the tournament in the NCAA tournament. Who won that? I did, not you.
I picked the championship winner.
It doesn't matter. You didn't have.
I
more
picked
points.
the team that won the national championship.
I had more
What's
points.
more important?
More points.
Picking the winner of the national championship.
More points.
More points.
More points, really?
That's what gets you the W in brackets.
Thank you. That's all it matters.
So we went to Vegas, and you didn't have a national championship winner. Would you have gotten any money?
If you won if you had the most points, you got the most right.
Just call
you
me
would have won.
Just call me the LeBron in the NBA, where I make sure I win all the.
Didn't I win the brackets this year?
Let me tell you something. Don't ever compare yourself to the man. All right.
Anyway, in case you don't know who I am Rocky, the host of BSS Carolinas.
Yes.
So, and of course, Big Shot not looking so beautiful because he looks like Tony the Tiger today.
Well, I gotta look like Tony the Tiger because I'm wearing my
bright
Clemson
orange shirt, man. You're a Clemson orange. You a South Carolina fan?
I ain't another one of their fans. I just told you last week. Once they won, I'll wear my Clemson orange, and I'm just holding to my word.
All right.
You fasten the Panthers.
Hold on.
Panthers fans
Congratulations.
dropping off of it. Yeah,
Yeah, can I get a hand, please?
Good
Thank
job.
You. That's all I was asking for. A
Congratulations.
little applause.
You got one right. Way to go.
You got one out of 10.
When you're me and you've been riding that Tennessee bandwagon all year, which y'all wanted to jump off of after the app
I'm still
game,
not on it. But
don't
whatever.
worry. They'll just keep winning.
Oh, did they luck into a win or what?
They're getting ready to lose again.
Yeah, they lucked into it like 3 times, but a win's a win.
A win is a win. I picked Tennessee this weekend over Georgia.
I'm
starting to believe in Tennessee.
You're not picking them this weekend.
I'm not going to pick them in
Exactly.
Texas.
Against A&M?
Not in Texas,
I'm
no.
calling it. Give me Tennessee. Against Alabama next week?
I do like Joshua Dobbs, and right now he is the leader in the clubhouse for the Heisman Trophy for me. But
No way.
Who you got ahead of?
No way. It's
Who you got
Lamar
ahead of?
Jackson.
What? Lamar?
I don't care what you say.
Who?
Hey,
Still Lamar Jackson.
5
Lamar
INTs?
He
Lamar
didn't throw
Jackson?
no 5 INT
How many
against
turnovers he has?
Whoa.
3. Get 3 picks.
Deshaun Watson had 4.
That's right.
Deshaun Watson team win?
Okay.
He had
It
5
doesn't
TD
matter.
passes.
Last
Did he
I
lead his
checked-
team down the field for
last
the
I
game-winning
checked,
drive?
the
You can't give Lamar Jackson the Heisman Trophy. He
The
didn't win
last-
the game he needed to win.
The last time I checked, the Heisman Trophy didn't go to the best team. It went. Johnny Manziel won it. He wasn't on the best team.
He lost 3 games that year.
Exactly, but he won the trophy.
But he had like 5,000 yards passing thanks to Mike Evans.
listen,
And Lamar
all right.
Jackson's going to have like 6,000 all-purpose yards.
Real quick
Lamar
question.
Jackson doesn't really have any quality games
Are
left.
you kidding me? All right.
They play
It
Houston.
doesn't matter.
That's
Hold on.
it. Houston.
All right, real fast.
Deshaun Watson's
Hold-
going to be in the
slow
ACC
down.
championship game,
Okay.
and
As
he's going
of
to
right
be in the
now,
national title game.
We said of right now who's the Heisman Trophy winner. It is Lamar Jackson.
I got Joshua
Hands
Dobbs.
down.
Joshua Dobbs
no.
comes back on Florida, comes back in Georgia.
But look how bad they have played. They haven't.
But look at the competition they've beaten.
He's not put together a game. Yeah, Georgia, who got blown out the week before.
Who beat the hell out of the Carolina Tar Heels that just beat Florida State this weekend.
I'm just saying. They did beat Florida State, but still.
Hey, can we not? Well, I'm going to get to that.
I know you're getting all of that.
That's just my personal opinion.
Joshua Dobbs.
Lamar Jackson, he's great and all, but
So you're saying Joshua Dobbs, me and him saying Lamar Jackson right now.
I don't even think it's close.
No, it's not even close. And Ed McCaffrey, go ahead and mail it in because you ain't going either.
They got blown
whooping you got.
Ed, first, I think Christian.
Oh, well,
Ed is his father.
Not his daddy.
Whatever.
That passed a long time ago.
That's very true. Well, first, now that, Big Shot got all that out, you feel better now? You got all
I've
that?
been feeling good all weekend.
All
My
right.
picks are winning.
I just want to make sure you get all that out. Let's go into Heroes of the Weekend.
Look at what's happened.
It's the Rule of 3 Breakdown Edition, Heroes of the Weekend.
Myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. It should have been somebody else. Believe it
You're not.
I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel
So real. All right, there you go. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's a great song, man.
Love that.
Anyway, we got any heroes this weekend?
I'll start. Martin Truex Jr. He won 2 of the first 3
Look at
races
you talking
in the
about
playoffs.
some NASCAR on this show.
Love NASCAR,
2 weeks
man.
in a row.
I'm telling you.
You got to give it up for NASCAR. We
For
are
what?
in,
They
we
made
are in
4 left
NASCAR
turns.
country down here, man. We got to recognize the guys that are out here driving these cars, entertaining fans.
I gotcha.
Entertaining fans.
I'm going to go in obscure sport as well. Heroes of the Week has got to be the United States Ryder Cup
Nice.
team. Bringing
that's
home
good.
the Ryder Cup trophy to the good old US of A.
They beat the hell out of Team
By the
Europe,
way,
too. Loved it.
By the way, it's the first win since 2008, ending the longest streak of the event.
If golf could be played like that week in and week out, people would watch it way
Absolutely.
more.
I mean, match play is just incredible, man. When you get those golfers going heads up against each other, it's like you're watching a fight or something, man, or you're inside the octagon. Because they are out there battling on these holes, and the emotion they were showing out there, man, and when they would sink a putt and get up a hole and screaming at the other golfer right in his face, you don't see that in golf. You don't see that in regular PGA golf. You get that in the Ryder Cup.
Crowd gets to be a little more into it. They get to yell, heckle.
Man, you should
Win
have heard the
$100
crowd
bet.
out there.
It was nice.
It was nice.
You know what I was watching? College football at that time. Honestly.
I mean,
I got picture-in-picture, Bragg.
right.
I'm good.
PIP.
I can watch both.
I don't know what you heard about me. Got that PIP.
Well,
Can I get one more?
Well,
Unfortunately, I got to give.
can I go around the table?
Oh.
Y'all two already went. I figure I'll be next.
Hey, you know we run the show.
All right, yeah, okay. I'm going to give 2 real fast. Vin Scully and Dick Enberg.
Nice.
Both of them last weekend. Enberg, of course, was the last game as a Padre announcer, and Vin Scully, of course, last game yesterday is not calling playoffs. Enberg called 10 different Super Bowls, man.
Dick Enberg, CBS, great.
NBC.
Oh, was it NBC?
NBC.
Yeah.
That's right. You all right. Dick Enberg.
Anyway,
Gotcha.
that's mine.
Julio Jones.
Yeah.
The Carolina Panthers defense act like Julio Jones isn't the best receiver in the game. Yeah, we can guard him with give up big play Benet. Or Daryl can't run Worley. And it'll be just fine. And wrong answer. Roll some coverage. If anybody else for Atlanta beats you, that's fine. But you can't let Julio Jones have 300 yards receiving.
By the way, that's only the 6th 300 receiving
It's the only the 4th time it's
Yeah.
happened since the Super Bowl era. And the Super Bowl's been going on 50 years.
I'm just pointing out.
What the hell were we out there doing?
This might be the greatest show I ever have today. I'm just saying it.
Damn.
You guys are venting. I get to enjoy
Oh, I
being
ain't
3-1.
even,
I'm just saying.
started yet.
I know.
I
That's
did,
what I'm saying.
that's why I've been sitting here
This might
quiet.
be the best show. I might not say anything the whole show.
I'm about to get my
You guys might have
my
this
4 or
one.
5 minutes
All
in
right,
in a minute.
All right. Well, oh, man, this is great.
That's what I got for
proud
this
of you.
Heroes
week,
of the
man.
week.
Yeah, you got
gotta
another
be every team that clinched on the final day of the MLB races. Congratulations. I look for I'm not a big baseball guy, but I like the wild card. I like to watch the wild card games. I'm not a fan of the way that they are. I don't like the one game thing. Baseball is not a one game decided thing. I don't like it, but it is a fun game to watch. Unless it's like 5-0 after the first inning, then it's over. So then I just changed the channel.
I have to say, this may come back to haunt me, especially if they win a wild card game. The San Francisco Giants, thank you for clinching. Even though you beat the Dodgers, who care? We rest everybody. You knocked out the St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm good. I'm good.
That's not a team you wanna play.
I'm feeling pretty confident right now. A buddy of mine who's a Cardinals fan texted me, said, hey, can y'all help me out, getting a win against the Giants? I was like, nope, I hope we lose. because we do not want to see y'all in the playoffs.
Nope.
No offense. Well, that's kind of wrong. I'm saying, no, it's the truth. It's the fact.
Happens
I
in
don't
every
play them.
sport.
Yeah, hey, I want to see them. But I could give one to the Giants for making the playoffs. Now, it's going to scare me, the Giants and Mets, and we'll talk about that later. Y'all got any more? Or you done?
That's all I
I'm
got.
good now.
All right. Real fast, because we talked, is this coming weekend the best weekend of sports? Major League Baseball playoffs start, NBA basketball, NFL. Some say this past weekend with the Ryder Cup is the best because you got football, basketball started, and baseball's in the last weekend. What's y'all's favorite weekend of sports?
Man, it ain't none of these. And there's only
Tell me
one.
what it is.
There's only one sport on, and I always will say this: I'll take the Masters weekend over anything else. I love
Really?
4 days of the Masters. I watch every second of it. It is my favorite tournament. If I and people say if you go to one event, people are the Super Bowl, NCAA Final Four. Nope, I'd go to the Masters. I love it, and I don't even like golf that much, but the Masters, the pageantry of it, it's just awesome.
Something special about Augusta, man.
Always. I'll take that weekend over any other weekend. I don't know, though. Thursday to Saturday of the opening of the NCAA tournament, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one. But give me the Masters all day.
For me, it's wild card weekend in NFL. Get NFL games, important, meaningful games. I love wild card weekend.
That's usually wrapped around the really terrible bowl games in college football, too.
Exactly.
You see, to me, it's this coming weekend. Baseball, playoffs are started.
But see,
You know,
basketball hasn't started. Preseason
Well, I know-
basketball.
Maybe a couple weeks when we get ready for the World Series starting, plus you get NBA seasons getting ready to tip off, plus you got the NFL season coming down the wire. So
Yeah, I get that.
that's probably my favorite one because you still got baseball going and the playoff, especially if your team's in it. Now, if the Giants are in it, you turn the channel. Anyway, let's go. And next week on the show, we're going to start previewing the NBA. We're talking about it. We're going to start division by division, Western and Eastern, and go through it. There's no question who we're all probably picking to be in the NBA Finals. So,
Yeah.
As long as 2-3 is healthy in Cleveland, I know who's coming out of the East.
That's true.
I might have a mystery for you coming out of the West. So, listen to the show next week.
I like that.
All right, let's move into Jeffrey's rant this week. I know it's time, so the floor is yours.
All right.
Before you start, I know Big Shot may have to add some stuff to it. So go ahead.
All right, so look. This may have been the worst weekend I have ever had in football, in sports. My man Big Shot over here crushed me in fantasy football. Let's just put that out there. I'm not even bitter. Dudes don't play right. It just happens. All right. Second of all, Jimbo Fisher. This is the ACC. Up-tempo offense is a real thing. Please, for the love of God, learn how to stop anybody who runs any sort of up-tempo. You struggle against it for years and years. But at this point, just go. Just go to LSU because they don't run up-tempo over there. Bye. I'll see you later. Give me somebody who can actually stop it. Moving on to the Carolina Panthers. I know old Rocky over here always wants to talk about adjustments. How about we get players in the offseason that actually make your team better? Those are the type of adjustments that you need. Okay, look at the Denver Broncos. They're just as good as they were last year. They're missing a Hall of Fame quarterback and about 4 dudes on that defense who were real contributors. They put in the money and the time and the scouting to actually be a better team. Carolina, you didn't do that. You took a bunch of rookies who aren't playing up to their potential. You got no offensive line whatsoever. 0. Cam Newton looks like he's been working with a quarterback coach who worked with Tim Tebow. Don't get your feet set, throw weird angles, and miss dudes by 5 miles, okay? Drop back, 3-step, plant your feet, throw the ball, okay? It's just absolutely ridiculous. And on top of all that, I got like 4 games right in pick'ems. That's hard. I'm more impressed that I got 4 right than when I got 13 right the first week. Okay? It's just ridiculous. It's a horrible weekend. And my son fell, busted his nose open this weekend, bleeding all over the place. Just terrible all around. Adjustments, goodbye Jimbo. I don't care anymore. I'll see you later. We're probably going to lose to Miami again this week. So have fun. If you're a Florida State fan, you feel my pain, and I apologize.
Passion. Absolute passion.
That is
I want to
passion.
just call you Mel Gibson right now. The passion out here.
I have to give you. There you go. Finally, you're speaking some truth up in this place.
Only thing I want to add is Carolina. Can we go holler at Cleveland about the availability of Joe Thomas, please? Because we need to do something.
Okay.
What about Joe Hayden?
Hold on. Can we?
Anything.
Can we listen? The players are the players you got right now. Okay. The big difference between this year and last year, Cam is holding that ball. He is holding it and holding it and holding it. Get rid of the damn thing. I mean, come on. I know the offensive line sucks. There's no doubt. But Mike Rimmer's horrible. But, dude, this is what you got.
Hold on,
you got
can I cut
Super
back
Bowl
in?
last year.
Can I cut back in
Get
real
rid
quick?
of the ball.
Can we get an I formation?
Yeah.
Mike Tolbert, do something. Stand in front of somebody and hit somebody. When the first time you run the zone read and Cameron Artis-Payne runs into Cam Newton, don't run the zone read anymore. It's not working. It doesn't work.
And listen, to clarify something you said about me saying make adjustments. Make adjustments during the game. If it's not working, do something else because obviously it wasn't working.
Nothing was working until Derek Anderson came in and started just
Right.
getting the
But
ball
you
out
know-
of his hands.
But yeah, that's what he did. He got rid of the ball. He wasn't holding on to it.
1, 2, 3, throw the ball.
Throw the ball.
That's what Cam was doing last year. He's not doing it this
See,
year.
it worked last year because
I think-
everything was going right for them.
I think
It's
part
not
of
going
the
right
situation this year is he's not accurate with the ball.
He's
but
never been an accurate
But
passer.
last year he was getting rid of the ball quick. He wasn't looking for Benjamin last year. He didn't have it. Benjamin's back, so he's
He ain't looking
pressing-
for Benjamin either.
No, I know.
Trust
I know.
me.
I know. I'm trying to help you out a little bit. All right. I feel y'all's pain. I've been living it for the past 25 years, so hey, I understand.
But Carolina, we know Cam Newton is a notoriously slow starter. The first 8 games since he's been in the league, he's been awful. We just got to find a way to go 4-4, 3-5, 4-4, 5-3, and in the second half, we know he gets hot. He picks it up, and Carolina's offense just turns
Right.
into a different machine.
But
But
right
if we
now-
fall to 2-6, 1-7, we have no chance.
If he doesn't stop, I'm gonna beg you one thing, Cam Newton. Learn how to slide. That's all I'm gonna ask you. Learn how to slide. I don't care if you're 7 feet tall, 400 pounds. When a guy hits you in the shoulder pads or hits you really hard, it's going to hurt, and you won't get hurt. Stop trying to do these backflips and everything else you try.
Don't slow down at the goal line.
Right. Don't slow down. I mean, slide, man. Just slide. I'm telling you, he's going to get himself hurt the way he's playing. And the offense line ain't helping him. But they've got to do something about it. There's an article today, I know, on Pro Football Talk, talking about how the Panthers are not putting Cam Newton in good spots right now, and they're not. He's getting killed. And, it's sad because this is an MVP guy that needs to be.
Well, we didn't address the running back situation, even though we needed to address the running back situation because Jonathan Stewart is not playing 16 games. You'd be lucky if he plays 8 games. We didn't do it. Cameron Artis-Payne doesn't look like he has the factor back potential that we thought he might have
If you're going
had.
to run with him, you need to run him to the outside. Up the gut is not his game. And he only gets the ball 11 times.
Can we run a stretch play with Mike Tolbert out in front of him?
Somebody
Right,
blocking,
exactly.
exactly.
Run it to
Because-
Kelvin Benjamin's side. He's 6'8". He can
Right.
block anybody.
He might get called for
Run
holding, but
run it to Greg Olson's side. Do something, But
more
there's no-
throws for Greg Olsen.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, they're waiting too long to get people involved in the game plan. But anyway, that is the Panthers. We all know about the bad loss, 48-31. There's not much. I'm going to ask one question. We're moving on. What's one change they need to make this week? Because they got Tampa Bay coming up Monday night.
They have to run the ball.
Run the ball more or better.
I'm going to tell you. I'm a big Florida State fan. I've watched Jameis for a long time. You have got to get to him. Charles Johnson, Coney Ely, where you been?
So you saying blitz more?
Got to get. No, I don't want to blitz more.
We shouldn't have to blitz.
I want the front four to get there
Get to
more.
'em.
Hey,
All right.
KK Short, you complained all offseason about how you wanted a paycheck. Where you been?
Hey, there's a guy.
Why you not here?
There is a defensive end out there that's a free agent that played here a couple years ago.
Greg
Y'all
Hardy.
can sign him again.
I'll take him.
I mean, you know,
I don't even care anymore.
He just
I'll
got
take
caught with a cocaine charge. He about to be suspended if he comes back.
I'll take him for the last 8 games.
Crap. Isn't Quentin Copel still out there as a free agent? Because I
think so.
know the Rams let him go.
Yeah.
He's got to be better than what we got. Kyle Love was the only one that got pressure yesterday. And we cut him. And the only reason he back because Vernon Butler's hurt.
Well, you know, y'all got anything else to add on the Panthers game?
Just one quick
All right,
thing.
go ahead, go.
Hey, James Bradbury, if you stub your toe, don't tell me you don't feel comfortable coming back in the game. You didn't stub your toe. You got blasted by Julio Jones. You were embarrassed. Tackle him.
Benet Benwickery gave up 228 of the 300 yards to Julio Jones. Big play Benet. Who the hell gave him that nickname?
Because he gives up big plays.
Yeah, you can call him give up big play Benet.
And Trey Boston.
He garbage. I
Yeah.
told y'all since the
I
season
told
started,
you
he's
that.
garbage. He can't tackle.
No.
He can't cover. He can't figure out what's going on in the field when it's developing in front of him.
Trey Boston's good against the run.
He sucks.
No, he's good against the run.
He's horrible.
He couldn't beat out 40-year-old Roman Harper last year. He sucks.
Roman Harper's starting again. He's a good,
Yeah,
he's,
and
a,
did you
he's
see-
a really good safety.
And you see the Saints giving up 900 points a game?
Look, I'm not saying I like Trey Boston. I'm just saying
He sucks.
he's
Come
all
on.
right.
He ain't even all right.
This might be our best BSS
How
Carolina
we
show
how
ever,
we
I'm
take a
just saying.
secondary guy from the Carolina Tar Heels whose defense has never been good? Why the hell did we draft that?
He's got cool dreads.
I guess
I got nothing.
he played in state.
Yeah,
You
we
know how
like
we
to
are
do that.
NC
We
State
like to
people.
take. We
the
like
same
to
with
take
the
that.
Hornets do the same thing. We like NC State players.
Like which
So-
Duke, UNC, or NC State player are we gonna draft this year?
The only
I don't know.
The only thing I'll say is there has to be some. I know there has to be some adjustments on offense and defense this year. This next game, especially against Mike Evans, because you think Julio did that, Mike Evans can do the same thing. Not saying he will.
Well, it's just we can't change our spots. Leopards can't change their
No,
spots, so
I know.
they're going to do
well,
what
I mean more
they do.
double
but
teams if you have to
roll
whatever you have to
coverage,
do.
do something else. Tampa has more weapons on the outside than Atlanta has.
Exactly. So we'll see. The next game we'll talk about real fast. Cowboys win after being down by 14. We beat the Niners 24-17. You know, hey, it's a win, whatever.
I called that
So-
game wrong too.
Me
Yes,
too.
You did. Yes,
The
you
Niners
did.
had that game won.
Let me point out, y'all both did. It's okay.
That's all right.
They got bailed out on a sack that all of a sudden Dak Prescott wasn't going down. They trying to put him down, and they gave them an unnecessary roughness penalty, even though the quarterback was the one still trying to push the pile forward.
See what?
That was
no,
the
that was
one
a
of the
late
most
hit.
ridiculous calls.
No,
That and
it
that
was a late
Redskin
hit.
Cleveland
It
Brown
was a
call.
late hit. You
It
see,
was not a late hit.
so-
They had him stood up. And here's Dak still trying to push the pile.
You
Let's
know-
throw a flag for him.
you know,
Won't
we-
throw a flag for Cam Newton,
you know what?
but throw a flag for
Oh,
Dak
my
Prescott, who ain't earned
Oh, my
crap
God.
in
Whoa,
this
whoa, whoa.
league.
Let me-
Absolute crap.
Okay, let me stop
Oh,
you
because
for
he
that.
wears the Cowboy star.
no,
We looking
no,
out for the
no.
Cowboys now. We know how the game goes. We
is
know how
the-
the NFL goes. We know Jerry Jones and Roger Goodell are
oh my
like
God.
this,
All right, you
smacking each other on the
that-
ass every week. We
that-
know how it goes, man.
That is the most ridiculous thing you've ever said. on
Is
this show.
it?
Absolutely. Okay, don't give me this cowboy.
They love-
bull crap.
they love the
Bull crap.
Cowboys. They
I
love
have
them
took.
Cowboys.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you right now. I have taken 5 years of BS with this team. Of they always get did it. We go 3-1 right now. Everybody's like, oh, they're getting calls. They getting this. I didn't hear nothing last year. The Panthers went 15-1 about every single call they got. I didn't hear nothing. From
We won't get calls.
Oh, baloney.
We not getting calls this year.
Baloney. Cam Newton. You know why Cam gets hit so much? Because he doesn't slide. He doesn't slide. He wants to be a linebacker. So he's going to get hit
Him
like
and Andrew
one.
Luck got that. We hold the ball in the pocket too
Exactly.
too long.
Hey, it ain't my fault my quarterback's looking better right now than yours is. Hey, it ain't my fault.
He got a running game.
Hey,
Let us have a running game.
He got the best offensive line in football.
football.
That's not his
Exactly.
fault. That's not his fault. I'm sorry.
They get a real team this week.
Wait a minute.
They ain't playing no cupcakes this
Well,
week.
yeah, let's talk about
I'm
the
sorry.
schedule.
Oh, we're not comparing teams. I'm just y'all the one that's comparing teams. I never compared the teams. I'm just pointing that out. I'm a Cowboy fan, but I'm not comparing y'all and the Panthers. I just know y'all 1-3. We ain't 1-3. So
Have
I'm
y'all,
just saying.
Have y'all played the Denver Broncos?
It
I don't
doesn't
think
matter
so.
who-
Have y'all played the Minnesota Vikings?
Hey.
I don't think so. Have y'all played the number one offense in football by a mile? I don't think so.
Don't be hating. It's just hatred. You see, it's all right. We got
Y'all
the American-
squeaked by the
Hey,
49ers.
Hey,
luckily.
whatever. Y'all didn't do much
We
better.
beat the hell out the
But
49ers.
you forget if it wasn't for y'all beating up by 7 at one point. The only reason y'all can't beating them bad was because Gabbert threw an interception. That is the only reason. Don't give me that baloney. I was at the
They
game.
were only in that game because Ted Ginn's an idiot.
Right. No, he was. Hey, whatever. This ain't. Why y'all got to compare teams, man? It's nothing about.
You know we don't
comparison.
like Dallas on this side.
Well, you know, don't be a hater.
That's the
because
thing.
you know.
Actually,
feel-
I like Dak Prescott.
You see?
and
I like that
Ezekiel
Prescott too,
Elliott.
but they just play for the wrong team.
No, they don't.
They could play
He's
for
the right
any
team.
other team, and I would be okay.
That's the reason you got the
If-
hatred.
I would say
but
this,
don't give me this
if
baloney.
the
They get the
Carolina
most
Panthers
calls.
offensive line was the Dallas Cowboys offensive line, we'd be 4-0.
You don't know that.
I do.
You don't know that.
I do.
No, you don't. Because it's the same thing people used to say, well, if Barry Sanders played behind that line, he would be. You know what? We don't know that. We know Emmitt Smith played behind it, and he is the number one
I'm
rusher
allowed
in
to
history.
talk in hypotheticals if I want to.
Oh, you can talk all you
And
want.
I will.
Hypotheticals. You can do all you want.
I'm right.
But I've got the stats to prove it
You
up,
don't got
Jack.
stats because it's
What?
hypothetical.
No, I got rankings right here. You know who the number one rusher of all time is? It is not any Carolina Panther. It's not no Barry Sanders.
No,
it's Emmitt Smith.
What are we talking about all time? I was talking about this year.
Oh, this year?
Yeah.
Hey, it's not my fault we got the number one rusher in the league right now.
Nope.
Hey, you got
Congratulations. What's his name? Frederick. What's the center's name?
Travis Frederick.
He's awesome.
That whole offense line is awesome, but that's
Well,
not my fault.
I mean,
But
Brian Khalil's
you know
good
what?
too. I'm
There's
not
no
to
excuse
sniff at.
because last year you didn't see us doing this. We made adjustments this year. We're running the ball now. So
Well,
we'll see.
it helps that you have a competent quarterback. That doesn't hurt.
Well, no,
anything.
that helps. Hey, y'all got a competent coach. You got an MVP?
Yep.
Okay, so there you go. All right, anyway.
What
now
does that
y'all
mean?
check it.
So there you go.
Because you got you got an MVP at quarterback. I've got a freaking rookie from Mississippi State. There's a big difference, all right? Big
He was a
difference.
Heisman finalist 2 years ago.
Oh, my gosh.
And he ain't played nobody. That's another thing.
Y'all haven't, it's not like
What?
y'all schedule's been lighting up yet. Don't give me this crap. Come
We
on.
played the two best defenses in the NFL and the number one offense. What are you talking
And you
about?
played the
ain't
Niners.
and we beat them.
And you should beat Denver. You did.
Correct.
That's all it's
Graham
wrong.
Gano.
Graham
missed the
Gano
field
can't
goal.
All right.
kick in Denver.
So anyway.
He's the only kicker in the world who can't hit a
kick in
50-yard
Denver.
field goal in Denver. I don't get that.
Anyway, before y'all start hating on the Cowboys, we beat them 24-17. It was closer than it should have been, but Zeke had 100 yards rushing. Hey, it's a win. Our defense is horrible, so if we ever have to get in a defensive game, it's
I
gonna be
love.
You know who's
hold on,
balling though? Morris Claiborne is
Morris
balling.
Claiborne.
I'm gonna tell you
That
this.
was a bad pick, though.
I love that you say hating on the Cowboys. I'm pretty sure I picked him to win that division.
Yeah, you still hating. All right. Anyway, then we had the Steelers pummeled the Chiefs 43-7 on Sunday night. I watched the first quarter and it was done.
I
Yep,
watched
me
the
too.
first 5 minutes.
All right.
No, I watched,
It was like 14-0.
I got 22
It was
to
raining.
nothing.
And I was like,
22-0. I was like,
I had
I'm out.
work. I worked Saturday night too. I was sleepy. I was
I
like,
had to
this
catch
ain't even worse.
I had to catch up on TV.
All right. Let's look ahead to week 5 a little bit. Monday night, of course, Tampa Bay plays the Panthers. Anything you want to say? You ain't got to make a pick right now. Anything you want to say about the
Well, I
game?
won't be on the Thursday show, so I got to make my pick. I'm going with Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What?
Yep.
Wow.
I think the season's over, bro.
It's
Cam Newton's not going to
early.
play. Cam Newton's
Derek
not gonna
Anderson
play.
beat the Buccaneers 2 times in 2 starts.
Oh, that is
like
true.
2
Derek
years
Anderson,
ago.
he's got Tampa Bay's number.
He's got Tampa Bay's number.
Give him that.
And Tampa Bay they gave up 37 to L.A. They gave up 27 yesterday to Paxton Lynch.
They also just beat the team that just completely embarrassed us.
Yeah, they got lucky week 1. No problem. That's all right.
Well, I won't be on Monday's show, so.
Oh, you going to the game?
I'll be somewhere else, yes.
This is not a good radio moment, but you going to be here on Monday?
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all be.
We'll do the show.
I'll come do.
I'll do a live sit-in.
We'll drop the
you can
dead
call.
weight.
Yeah, that's great. Anyway, so you're going with Tampa. Wow, you're going with Tampa. We'll figure out who we're going with later in the week. But I'm leaning that way, but I think the Panthers will be all right. Bengals at the Cowboys this week. That's going to be a big game. Hopefully we can.
And I'm sorry.
A.J. Green's going to
I'm
Bengals-
starting Andy Dalton this week.
Yup.
Yeah, you better start A.J. Green.
The
This will
Bengals
be
are
tough.
going to win that one.
They probably will.
Sorry.
The Cowboys' schedule is really hitting it because we got Bengals that week, then we got the Packers the week after
At
that.
Green Bay.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to tell you, Green Bay ain't
So-
that good. I wouldn't worry about it.
And then we got the Texans at the Vikings, another big game in the NFL.
Texans?
I mean, Texas, they're 3-1.
Yeah.
If the Vikings win tonight, they'll be 4-0.
They
If
will be. They
you
will
know,
be
so,
4-0.
Then you got the Falcons at the Broncos next Sunday.
That's a
gonna-
game I want to watch.
That's going to be intriguing. Then Sunday night, you got the Giants at the Packers.
That should
Sunday
be
night
fun.
football.
That should be fun.
So that's the next week.
It seems weak to me. Seems like a week. Not.
There's some good games. There's some really bad ones. That like
That
the Browns.
that Falcons Denver game, that's going to show which team's real and
Yeah.
which team's not.
I mean, don't be surprised if Atlanta lose. It's in Mile High, and
Yeah,
they
no,
actually
no.
have a competent secondary.
If I had to choose, I'd say Denver wins, but I don't know. It'd be a good game.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
No, it should be a good game. And don't forget, of course, a lot of it is because the Patriots play at the Browns, and everybody's.
Well, that's the game you want to watch. TB12, man.
I can't wait.
Don't like that cat either.
I don't like him at all.
Him and they cheating ass coach
zero.
cheated us out of Super
whatever.
Bowl 38.
Hey, all I know is he's in my team is 0-4 with him on it. Now he's back. I'm gonna go 12-4.
0-5.
0-5.
12-4. Rest of the season.
No, because
anything
you know Belichick is gonna be like, "Hey, Brady's back. We're gonna run the ball 42 times because the Browns aren't expecting it."
Nah,
Watch.
You got anything else?
Nah, man, that is going to do it for this episode of the Rule of 3, the Breakdown Edition. As always, I'm your host. I'm Jeff.
I'm Big Shot.
And I'm Rocky. Make sure you stick around for the next show because we're going to break down college football and dummies of the weekend.
Good day.
Catch us everywhere.